Yeah, it is.
I remember a buddy, and you guys have probably heard this a while. Once he told me that he did coke and he felt very productive right afterwards. He's like, "Oh, you only do a little bit, you can clean the house, laundry, whatever. You put it away for a while."
That sounds like the stairway to hell. If I could clean my whole house with a little bit, I would be like, what I could do with a whole lot, right? I could probably take over the world, and then you're coked out now.
The problem is if you like the results, I mean, if you like the productivity, then that's the addictive cycle. Because you're like, hey, I need to be productive. I like how I feel when I'm productive. That's the addictive.
Yeah, they're highly addictive when they're good.
Yeah.
No one's like addicted to like banging their head on the hammer, you know.
Right. Right. What's the drug that you take that intentionally makes you not
worse, right?
It makes you worse, right? Everybody thinks it's going to make something better. There's no reason to take it if it doesn't improve something. What's the thing that's like, you know what? I care too much about people. I need some shit that makes me not give a damn. I need something.
Alcohol. Alcohol
takes the edge off. I've never done bars, but I know I remember someone told me, it's like, man, I'm gonna do bars no more. I don't even remember anything. Like you just lose the memory of after you take it.
Like, it makes you worse. It fucks up your memory, your speech, your mind, your decision making. You take it to specifically feel worse.
But people don't take it to feel worse. They take it to feel great, right? It's the same as drugs, the same bad byproduct. Like they take it to be more social. If they have social anxiety, it's like, oh yeah, this is the thing that's going to loosen me. Remember, John, I was just talking to you yesterday. I was like, you got these people who are just the extremes. They're either drunk and they're all over the place like a circus, or when they're not drunk, they're almost non-existent. You can't even find them, or they're so grumpy that you don't want to be around them.
Yes,
I think that's probably all drugs too.
Could you see a doctor prescribing alcohol to a patient? Like, you know what, you're kind of a bummer. You need to do more drinks. like if to answer my point, if you just try a little bit, like takes the edge off, right?
Because they're maybe a psychologist, right? Or
you should go drink.
I don't know about a doctor.
A psychologist says you should go drinking. Is there ever anything where a psychologist could tell you to go drink, and that would be like the perfect solution?
The perfect solution is to get hammered. I mean, it's
to loosen up. It's not just hammered. Let your guard down a little bit.
Don't get hammered. No, I didn't say get hammered. I said loosen up. That was not my diagnosis. My prescription said 1 to 2 drinks.
That's like 12.
I thought it said 12.
Or you get to the drugstore to the liquor store to fill the prescription. And it's like, you gotta wait. We don't have this wild turkey.
Not a wild turkey. You got this generic stuff. Oh,
yeah, right. No, the doctor said specifically the name. I don't know what your doctor said, but you can go ahead and get this generic. Or like when you get the prescription and it's for like a 30-day supply, but they don't have that many, I'll give you 12 and then you come back to me. You have to come back. I'll just give you a little. Let me give you a little sip. Let me give you a little shot of it. And you come back, when I get a full bottle in. Do what?
A little shot.
A little shot. Yeah.
A little shot. But it's crazy. I've seen people in one breath cuss out how much their medicine costs, right? Mm-hmm. Man, I have to pay $300 for this, right? But in the same token, I've seen people spend that much money at a bar and forget they spent it, right?
It's about what you want. I'm telling you. People, I can't go there. I can't do that. But if you won the lottery, I bet you found a ride. If you had the winning lotto ticket, you get a ride to wherever they're giving that money out. You do.
Mm-hmm.
a shame we don't value ourselves as much as we value, money or whatever prize we think we're getting. You should value yourself just as much. I don't want to pay that ambulance. I don't want. Oh, okay, you gonna resuscitate yourself? What's your plan?
You gonna take that gamble in?
You gonna what you gonna you gonna give yourself some oxygen? You got that? You got some oxygen tanks at your house? So I get it, but it's I don't know why I don't know. I don't get that one.
It's I don't know, man. It's a first world problem, right?
Yeah.
You have the ability to turn down care for your own desire, right?
Yeah.
I always make fun of, when I hear people praying for stuff and they're like, man, oh God, let me, get this new car, right? It's like you're thinking about what you want other people to see you do and what you you're praying, right? Let's say if there was a network like the God network where everyone's calling prayers, I'm sure those prayers are getting blocked at getting blocked at the receptionist. Like, come on, man, praying for another Bentley. You ain't even got out of bed in 2 days. Get your ass, man, get out of here, right? It's that mindset, right? It's like especially if you've been out of the country or you've been to an area you don't want to really identify with, you kind of see, man, we do a lot of complaining because we have the chance to complain about this thing, or we get the chance to say, I don't need this. Whereas, if they had an ambulance in the town or the country or wherever, you probably had you had to be wealthy to even have access to that.
Yeah.
We cut to the front desk of the God Network.
Yeah.
Where he at? You guys been ducking my calls for years.
Excuse me. Where's your mask?
Where's my mask?
Put your mask on, man.
Where's your God, man? That's what I'm asking. I've been trying to call up here for years just to get my prayers answered, and not a single return. You asked me about a mask. My pocket.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. Now that you got the mask on, all right, we got you here, Antoine Williams.
Okay.
And
when can you see me?
Your God score is a 6 out of 10.
That's pretty good. Better than average. Better than the middle. Get me in there.
What that means is God hasn't gotten around to your prayers yet. They're not the most critical nature of prayers, so he spends most of his time in a critical nature.
What do you know about my life? Okay, it's pretty critical for me. I've been trying to get the money for this new paint job.
Yeah.
For 5 months. All right.
Yes.
I'm talking clean.
You got 3 weeks of prayer.
Royal purple.
I know. I see that. We really couldn't do anything with that, right? Like, that's not a blessing. That's more of a skill that the painters already possess. So it's on him,
I'm paying for the money to get the paint job. All right. Like, I'm not asking for paint to fall out the sky. I'm not unreasonable. I'm not crazy. I just want money for my paint job. I thought 5 months is far too long. I think your guy can get around to that in 5 months. God and all.
Did you get? We did send you a message to fill out the survey. We wanted to ask more details about, have you tried other things to get the money? Have you worked? Did you do your work job? Man. Why haven't you finished your summer courses and get that graduation certificate? I mean, those are a lot of things that, if those were covered, God would have immediately probably sent you a blessing. But you haven't done a lot of extra work up until that point. So I suggest you, instead of praying for money, you should maybe go get a job.
Well, first off, who are you? You work the front desk here. You're over here giving me advice. You answer the phones and emails? Like,
that's my job. I worked hard back in the 200 BC. I did my stuff. I was good. I let people in my house during wartime, and then God hooked me up with this job. I'm just here trying to spit game to you, man.
No, I know. I see this job for centuries. That's what you're saying.
I see people like you all the time. You think you could just ask for whatever.
Of
All
course.
right, you just that's not how
That's
this
what
works.
praying's for. You're asking for whatever. What else is it for then?
You ask for stuff that you need, man, not what you want, man.
We cut to outside the God Network. You want a cigarette? Want to smoke there, young fella? I see they turned you away from the God's Network. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I used to work there.
You used to work here?
Oh, I used to work there. They kicked me out.
Oh,
they kicked me out. See,
I was hoping you can get me in. Talk.
No,
God.
I can't get you in. No, they kicked me out because I raised the question: who are we to decide what's really important for people? I heard you over there. You talking about a paint job. That's real important. That's real important. And anybody living life off of Scott Street would know that.
Everybody knows that on Scott Street.
But here, take my card. My name's Lou. You can call me Lou. Short for Lou.
Lou?
Lou, yeah. Yeah.
What's it short for?
Lucifer. But you've been praying. You've been doing all that praying to God. You ever thought about something else? I mean, if God's not answering your prayers, what's the opposite of God? Who could potentially answer your prayers?
That's the message he's trying to tell me, you know, by not saying anything. He's saying everything, you know what I'm saying? Lou, it's exactly.
Look, I can help you out. And you don't even have to pray. What? All you have to do is just tell me what you want. As a matter of fact, don't even tell me. Just think it. I can read your thoughts. I like reading thoughts. It's so much better, you know. They get insecure. They got all kinds of thoughts.
I mean, if you knew my Instagram, you'd see what I wanted on there. Like, it's no secret, but feel free.
I already know, but I just got a permission to come into your thoughts and do what I need to do. If I have your permission, I can help you out, young player.
Like some sort of thought vampire? Like, is that what you're saying? You need permission to get in my mind? All right. Sure, man. Come on in.
You got to let me in. I got
to do something for this paint job. All right. The world's about to open back up. These clubs about to be popping again. I need to be ready.
I got you. Listen, after this conversation, you go on home, take your car down to Jimmy's off Calhoun. He going to get you tightened up. Jimmy's. I see you later. See you around.
That's it?
No, yeah, that's it. I mean, and anything else that I feel that you might need, I'm going to just jump on in there and give it to you, player. You ain't even got to pray. You ain't even got to see nothing. I'm going to read your
I have a big old building like this. What, you sit down here in the grass?
I like being in the open air. I can have anything I want. You see? I can do what I want.
But he has on a Steve Jobs turtleneck and jeans.
I like meeting with the people right here.
Yo, you mind if I get one of these apples here?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
We cut to Jimmy's. Yo, Jimmy. Yo, hey.
Hey, got your car ready?
This is her right here, man. I hope Lou called ahead, put in a good word. You get this royal purple paint job.
Yeah. We'll take care of that for you. While that's going on, why don't you go sit inside and wait? It'll just be a few minutes.
For sure. I'll be in there, man. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. Oh, if I need anything?
Yeah, man. You're doing me a favor. You're hooking me up, man. At least I could do it.
I actually don't need anything. I needed this shop, and I prayed for it. I didn't get it. Then my friend Lou, I asked him like, hey, what can you do for me? He gave me the shop. I can't leave it anymore, but it was always my dream to have it. So.
What do you mean you can't leave?
It's like, that part of the deal? My soul is tied to the building.
Really? Whoa. Mm-hmm. What happens if you try to leave?
I stretch out like a sheep, and then I step back into my body.
Oh wow. Well, tell you what, man. Just a paint job for me. Nothing crazy. I don't need like a car factory or anything. Just put some of that purple on there that I like, and I'll be on my way.
Okay. Did you look over the contract before you signed it? Because that was on my thing. I didn't read it. I was like, this is the thing I wanted most in the world. If things are about to open back up, I need my store so people can be coming and going, and
I mean, not really. Like, you ever read like terms and conditions and
I mean, I do now. You know,
EULAs? Like, nobody reads that stuff. You just agree and move on, man. Like, yeah, so I just signed it. Just give me a paint job. Can't be that bad.
oh,
We cut to Antoine in his car a week later. The phone rings.
Yo, hello.
Antoine, this is Mr. Merriweather. You haven't been to work in 2 weeks. You haven't shown up. You haven't done anything. What's going on? Somebody told me that they saw you pass by in the car. You come by every day, but you don't get out. What's going on?
Yeah. Funny story about that. I'm a bit of a situation here. I gotta keep driving the car, or else I'll die.
That's the lamest excuse I've ever heard for somebody not coming to work.
It's kind of like that movie Crank. You ever see that movie with Jason Statham?
No, I don't care about that.
It's like my heart is tied to the car engine, and if the engine stops, my heart stops and I die.
I swear I've never heard a worse excuse. You're fired. Don't ever show up here, and do not put our name on any resume as a reference.
And scene.
Oh, great. Lou, sweet Lou.
What was he in the grass?
Handing out deals from the God Network.